here we go. All right, so you guys are standing outside. What are you doing?
All right, so we have no reason to go to the
So we've
prison.
gone to the tavern.
We don't need to go to the town hall. So
Prison?
Pickle, yeah, there's a jail.
Hold up, there was a prison?
Yeah, there's a jail.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
next to
not
the village hall. It's a stout building where miscreants serve their sentences. They've got a constable there, standing outside. She's a half elf, and she seems to be well armed.
Hmm.
You notice that the town has a fairly sizable number of guards.
So Pickle, do you want to go and to the shrine before we leave?
I think about it, and then I think it's worth investigating.
Maybe go get some holy water. We have no idea what we're up against. Maybe dragons. That won't help.
Yes, I
Yeah,
suggest.
we're going to the shrine. Let's go check it out. Actually, how about Flint and I go check out or you, Flint, you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna go talk to the warden chick, the half elf.
Okay.
And when I approach her, I want to say hello in Elvish. Just so she can know that I'm down.
You're
know?
down. All right.
Like with the whole elf thing.
Down with the whole elf thing. She looks at you and responds in Elvish. Greetings, traveler. How can I be of assistance to you today?
We're about to be on our way, but I'm just wondering if there's been any colorful characters come through the town that you've had to deal with recently.
Not recently. We keep a tight ship here. Oh, let's see. The last time we had any sort of troubles was 13 years ago, I'd say. There was a very grim-looking individual. A very large pet frog. Quite odd. That's stuck in my mind, and yes. But no, I keep a safe town. Yes, there are some dangers a little ways out. Be careful of the old road. But here, you're safe as any.
Be careful of the old road. What do you know of the old road? What should we be careful of?
Don't go there late at night. Monsters travel that road.
Any idea what kind of monsters you're talking about? I'm not that afraid, but I want to know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, we had some farmers that stayed out past curfew, and well, one of my guards found them the next day, and they were pricked full of holes. It was a gruesome sight. Not done by any man, that I can say.
Pricked full of holes. Do you have any idea what could have done that? Did you guys scout or try to find out what did that?
Says, well, my scouts, they haven't seemed to turn anything up. What can I offer you? It was quite odd. There was no sign of them. No prints, no nothing. It was just man out in the field, dead.
So there's no tracks around his body that was pricked full of holes.
Yes, they made a point of looking for them. We thought they might be goblins, but that wasn't the case.
I've got, well, I've got no idea either. That
I-
makes
I
As well,
Well, thank you
be
very
careful
much
out
for
there
your time.
and do not stay on the road after dark. I don't want to
Perhaps
have
you'll
my
come
scouts
look-
pick you up as well.
Well, thank you very much, Miss
Pelosial.
Pelosial.
Pelosial. And may I call you
You may call me Baron.
Baron?
Of
Pleasure
Clan
to meet you.
Wildhammer.
Wildhammer. Oh, that is a fierce name.
Well, thank you for noticing.
Just don't go too wild with that hammer in my city.
Sometimes my hammer can't be tamed, madam.
She
Can I roll a crit?
yeah, go ahead, roll a charisma check for me.
Oh my god.
I feel like I should have had advantage on that.
She looks at you and she says, "Now, I should warn you, we do have charges for public indecency. Please, keep it private.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be on my way.
Thank you."
All right, I think
Off
we're going on
with
our
you, then.
adventure. Let's do this, guys.
What about Pickle? Pickle's gonna go see the shrine.
Oh,
well, he's chalking. I'm at the shrine.
All right.
Sorry.
In another timeline, there would be a gnome priest here, but they're all dead. Instead, there's a halfling priest. She seems to be a priest of Pelor. Welcome, child. What? Man, so many chicks in this. What the hell? Welcome, child. What can I do for you this day? Excuse me, it would be higher pitched than that. Welcome, child. What can I do for you this day?
Looking around and replying in halfling. I ask, have they treated any travelers recently?
No, none at all. Your halfling is quite good.
I thank her for the compliment, and I ask, has she had any experience in the surrounding territory as far as ungodly things?
Ungodly things, no. I ensure that our city is a very moral and upright society. Pelor grants his gifts to us, and we worship him so.
I respond back, praise be, praise be. Praise be. As I stay around the room admiring the small sacred text and such,
Yeah.
I inquire whether she's heard any rumors of a sunken temple nearby, as far as experience goes.
Ah, yes, there are some heathens that stayed there some time past. Cultists. A dragon of sorts. Quite unsavory fellows. Clearly they need the light of Pelor.
And I respond, praise be, the light of Pelor. Thinking, I ask, have these cultists, are they dwarves like myself? Are they a number of races?
I do not believe they were any sort of dwarves. They had changed themselves, molded themselves after the dragons. Quite unsightly, but it was years ago.
Thinking,
Gotta get my voice up higher. It was years ago.
Years ago. I inquire. Do you recall how long ago this was?
Years. Much time has passed since then. Don't think I could put my thumb on it. Do you have your holy symbol out?
I think so. I was curious because does that count as my censer, or is that separate? My censer holds my incense, and then there's my holy symbol.
Yeah,
holy
this
symbol.
would be separate from that.
Okay, yes, I do have my holy symbol out. It's attached to my shield.
Okay, cool. So you have the imprint of a hand with a red cord wrapped around it on your shield.
Yes.
Awesome. She takes a glance at your shield and she says, I see you served Ilmater. He is a righteous god and one of, well, hardship, but perseverance. They're dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with her. And before I head out, I just ask her, from your time serving at the temple and your experience with these cultists, do you have any advice as we head that direction?
Steel yourselves. It's a dangerous road. That is all I can say. I spend all of my time here. I had no personal experience with the cultists. I had only heard stories of them.
I thank you for your time, and I drop a silver coin in the collections jar on my way out.
Thank you for your offerings. The light of Pelor be with you. Dang it, I can't get that voice up.
It's all right.
All right. So you're outside. You see Baron and Flint standing around.
So at this point, I look at the two. Baron with a grin on his face and his two light hammers. Flint, a little bit lightly liquored up smile, and say, "Well, boys, we know what we're looking for. We know we potentially face cultists. We face dragons. We face unnamed spiny things. Do we want to continue? Do we want to seek more information in town, or do we want to go forth?"
Let us be on our way.
Let's go back to our old city. I don't think this is worth it anymore, guys.
Laughing at Flint's comments, I said, "Flint, I've heard your tales. I know you faced worse. Guide us.
Face worse.
Guide
But
us.
we all
I-
know
Okay.
that I'll have to carry both of you throughout this entire adventure.
So knowing that, I basically say it's a 7-hour trip, boys. I suggest that Flint, as you're the world adventurer, you take point and guide us along the path. I will watch out for us as we go along, and I suggest that Baron just do Baron things.
I love to do bad things. I'm gonna go use my newly acquired herbalism kit
Okay, as you travel.
as we travel.
Okay. Flint, can you give me a wilderness survival check to make sure you stay on the road?
Sure I stay on the road. Just just a survival or
Yeah, a survival check. Yeah.
Okay.
You stay on the path, straight as an arrow. Great.
So proud of you. You navigated the road.
Baron, would you like to use your herbalism skills to try to track down some good-looking herbs?
So I think if I just click on herbalism kit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, doesn't look very good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the
Little-
area is quite barren, and there seem not to be much in the way of herbs around here.
I have a question.
The dragon
Did
left
Byron-
its mark.
Byron, did you get blessing or whatever that was? Guidance?
I did. I got guidance.
All right. Feel free to start using that. Especially when you could be wandering off the road and shit.
What's your task?
no, sorry, too late.
Pickle.
Too late. We already
You have to
Yeah.
do it
Okay.
before roll.
Would you like to give me a perception check?
Who's doing this?
use guidance on yourself.
You,
I am.
Baron, you do not know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it's Baron. And what is Baron trying to do so I
So
can
Pickle,
properly...
Pickle, you should be keeping your eyes
Pickle,
open.
I need a perception check from you.
Okay. At this point, I say, I had this written down. Where did I put it? Oh, here.
It's so scripted. So
Is it,
bad.
the guy's name is Ilmater, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically say, Ilmater, hear my prayer. Please grant me the perception to keep my fellows safe on our journey to the sunken fortress. Please let me see any threats incoming and grant me this request.
Yeah. You can add a D4 to your perception roll.
How does that work?
So 1d4, and roll your do your perception first,
Excuse me.
and then do roll 1d4.
And how do I roll it? Just 1d4, just the dice?
R space 1d4.
Hope you roll a 4.
Damn.
Oh!
But doesn't that add it? That adds it to it, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's
So
12.
you have a 12.
I needed a 15. Gotcha. Okay.
You needed a 15. Well, as it
Okay.
turns out,
What?
your travel is relatively peaceful. You don't see anything, and you make your way along the old road.
All right.
7 hours pass, and you find that the road passes the east of a narrow ravine. At the road's closest approach to the cleft, several broken pillars jut from the earth where the ravine widens. 2 of the pillars stand straight, but most lean atop sloped earth. Others are broken, and several have apparently fallen into the dark depths. A few similar pillars are visible on the opposite side of the ravine.
All right, gents. I think we've hit the end of the road. I think we need to figure out what we're doing. Kind of look around, make sure we're in the right spot, because I don't see anywhere else to go. What time of day is it now? Like afternoon, or is it like evening?
Well, you guys headed off after a hearty breakfast and a few trips. So I'd say it's about what? Later in midday.
Okay, it's like 4 or 5. Okay, so yeah, I
If
think
time
we
is
should
a
look
thing that can
around.
be kept here.
I want to say let's look around. Let's make sure we can find a good place to keep camp at night, and then we'll descend into the ruins tomorrow. So let's look around, see if we can find anything, see if there's anything good, see if we can find a good spot, maybe some high ground, so we can see if any of these creatures come at night and come get us. I think we don't want to be in the ruins at night on our first day. I think that's a bad idea.
Can we see if there's any like telltale tracks or campsites of the group that we know went ahead of us?
Let's see. Give me a investigation check.
Who's investigating?
Well,
I'm assuming Baron is because he asked.
yeah.
Okay.
Before Baron investigates.
Oh, there's no saving that. Don't even bother.
Yeah, you can totally, if you want to go ahead and give him a blessing on his 2.
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay.
My
do you-
passion.
I kneel down on the edge of the ravine. I say, Ilmater, hear my prayer. My blind brother is looking for proof of those that come before us.
Yeah.
Nice.
Please hear my prayer.
Okay. He's looking for proof of what?
Of those that come before us.
Okay.
Roll.
You do see a rope that has it looks like it's been tied onto one of the leaning pillars over the ravine. Perhaps Ilmater's telling you to hang yourself.
Probably.
All
My
right,
passion
so,
But yes, the
been like
rope
a
seems to be
force
extending
into-
down into the ravine.
okay. So yeah, I'd say we look around, see if we can find any, give Will some extra time to look at his herbalism
Who's Will?
kind of stuff. Sorry, Baron, why don't you go look some from herbs? I think we don't have enough time to go down there today. We should set up camp for tonight and make sure that we are well rested for tomorrow.
Baron, go pick some flowers.
Pickle, what do you think about you taking first watch?
I look around, decide as I've been watching over the caravan or the group on our route that I'm probably the most attuned at the moment, and agree.
All right, so Baron, what you're going to be picking for a while, so why don't I take first rest, and I'll wake up. I'll take second watch, and then I'll take third rest, and Baron, you take last watch.
I knowingly shake my head at the lack of endurance shown by Flint.
Yeah, it's
I
still
know.
daylight.
I drank too much early in the day. I really honestly should take a rest. I found this road. I worked my hardest. You two came up with nothing. So in the end, I'm tired. I stink of ale. I need to get some rest.
Okay.
So I build up my little campsite, and I'm resting.
Flint, you're starting to get a little hungry before you pass out.
Didn't we have breakfast?
You had breakfast.
Yes, you
skip-
had breakfast. Yes, but what about second breakfast?
So I'm hungry. So I grab a ration and I eat a ration.
Go ahead and mark that off your sheet.
Yep.
It's still daylight, so you're aware, and you're passing out already.
Well, I mean, we have nothing. Yes.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
could go like try to forage like.
that's what I was trying to say, and then I was like, I'm looking around the campsite, and nothing was popping up. So.
Well, if you're looking at the area a little bit,
Yeah.
you do notice that this ravine, it's massive. It runs for several miles in either direction. It looks to have an average depth and width of 30 feet. And the part you're at, though, it seems to be widening to about 40 feet.
Getting bigger. Okay.
While I'm on watch, I pass the time. I walk over to the rope that's attached to the pillar.
Mm-hmm.
I attempt to untie it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah. You
And I basically
do you just let it go?
No, pull.
I cord it up and I stick it in my pack.
Okay.
What kind of rope do we got?
It was 50 feet of hempen rope.
An item I can find. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. The rope, as you take a look at it, it's tied to one of the leaning pillars that hangs down into the darkness of a ravine. Judging by its good condition, rope couldn't have been tied there any longer than 2 or 3 weeks ago. You can also see it looks to be some handholds that are very old, though, that seem to be making their way down. And they're carved into the face of the cliff.
What about all this like the ruins that we're at? What are they? Are they all stonework?
Yeah, you actually see that although the pillars are worn and broken, there seems to be graffiti in the Dwarvish alphabet that covers most of them.
Okay. I would like to say, Pickle, you know me. I didn't study that well in our school back home, but I know that we learned a lot about the stoneworks from our ancestors. What do you make of this?
I walk over to the stonework, look at it carefully, and decide I have no idea. I don't recognize it.
Dwarf
You can make a
have
history
a
check.
+2.
Hey, what?
You can make a history check using your proficiency bonus.
And dwarves get a +2 to stone history checks.
Yeah, I
in
do
the-
history. Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, so as I walk up to the carvings and don't initially recognize them, I kneel down and I say, Ilmater, hear my plea.
All right.
What the fuck is this?
Please grant me the wisdom that are required to understand what is before me, that has been carved in last generations. Please grant me this request.
Go ahead and yeah, it's very old stonework. Let's see. What can I tell you about it?
I can skip all these things. I just figured if I'm
Yeah.
down for it.
The dwarven skill for stone cutting does say you double your proficiency bonus,
Okay.
so it should be even
It was
higher.
it was
Oh,
enough
go
to.
ahead. Yeah. That right there, even with that 15 is good enough. Yeah, it is definitely the stonework of an old fortress that was known as the Sunless Citadel. There were rumors that the earth gave way and it fell into the depths, and it's not really been touched upon since. But these pillars seem to be pieces of the exterior of it. That said, they're just covered in all this writing. It is in Dwarven, but the writing is just, I mean, it looks slipshod and just made up. It would be as though, you know, somebody pieced the letters of our own alphabet together and they didn't make any sense.
And you said these, and staring at these writings, you said these writings are old.
No, the writings seem more recent.
Thinking to myself, I recall the priestess's warnings about cultists descending on the temple, and decide to at this point to mention that knowledge to Flint and Baird, that I had been warned of potentially the presence of cultists who sought to transform themselves into the dragon that they worshipped, and to be cautious as we move ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Flint. Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
So maybe we should put that rope back up. Do you think maybe they were crawling down into the depths?
Probably.
I think we should move that rope down, and I think that maybe we should put it back up and see if we can go down into it now. See what we can find.
I think there's plenty of time left. I'm not quite tired.
Perfect.
Yeah, you just like sit up and like, all right, I'm done sleeping now.
Yeah, I'm good. I sobered up.
Pickle looks over at Flint, realizes he slept off his drunken state,
I just look at my brother
and decides to read.
and be like, "Who's this guy?"
Bitch. Classic Flint is what I say. And I retie the rope to the pillar, and we decide to descend.
Okay, I'm gonna need athletics checks from each of you.
I'm not going to pray on this one. We're going for it.
All right. Thank God.
I should have prayed. Actually, no.
You're good. Good. Baron? Show him how it's done.
Oh, I thought I did.
Nice.
Dude, I'd like do a backflip down this shit.
Yeah, Baron, you do like some, you know, like SWAT kind of maneuver where you're just like descending, and yeah. Clearly, in another life, you may have been a very effective member of Rainbow Six. But, But in this lifetime, no, you spelunk with the best of them, and make your way down. Yeah, so it actually ends up being a 50-foot descent. This one area seems to open up, and you find yourself on a ledge.
50-foot
Go.
descent. So what? Like the rope is like just off the ground because
Yeah, it just
it's
like
not even.
you dropped the little last of the way. But you all managed to stick the landing just fine. You find yourself on a ledge. It's a sandy ledge, and it overlooks a subterranean gulf of darkness to the west. The ledge is wide but rough. Sandy, rocky debris and the bones of small animals cover it. A rough-hewn stairwell zigs and zags down the side of the ledge, descending into the darkness. You can see that the beginnings of it there.
I pause to look around and make sure I see if there's anything I can notice, see if there's anything moving, because I want to make sure that we just got down here and it's pretty dark and pretty scary. I
Yeah.
want to look around and see if there's anything crazy going on.
Are you just like looking at the ground around you, or?
The ground around me. I'm not looking up
Okay.
and around. Just the ground around me.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
This is not going well. Yeah.
Excuse me. That's actually supposed to. Here, I'm gonna have you redo that because I said the wrong thing. It's a survival check.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No. You don't spot anything at all from where
Okay,
you're
so
standing.
as I'm looking around, like I moved forward just FYI, just so I can get a better.
Okay.
I paused the group. I look around and said, "You may have been annoyed by my prayers to Ilmater, but let me know when you want me to resume those."
By the way, do any of you have a light?
Yes, I have torches.
I have torches. We
It's
need light them.
very dark in here.
I have candles.
Wait. I pause and say, Baron Pickle, I don't think now is the time for light. I think we need to search around a little bit, see if we can use our dark vision, and see if see if we can find our way through. I don't want to alert everything in the area that we are here.
Just so you know, your dark vision only allows you to see in dark light as though it was dim.
So can't we see as dim then?
Yes, but you will have disadvantage on all perception checks.
Does anyone like have the ability to have an offhand?
Yeah, I do.
Well,
So I guess I'll take out. It said, Baron Pickle, do you think we should pull out a torch? Can't see much.
I look at Flint, and I say, "The God of Ilmater smiles on us. Let's shine some lightness in this darkness."
So I light a torch.
let's check this shit out.
I light a torch, Brian.
Okay, you light a torch and
that-
you can see the top of this ledge rather effectively. You also do very clearly see the stairs down. You actually notice looking out, this area that is open it's massive. The far wall of the chasm has now extended to be 250 feet to the west, and the bottom of the subterranean vault seems to be quite a distance away. You do see a ring of stones that seems to be accumulating the ash of 100 fires, but it looks as though no fire has been lit there for a few years.
So, gents, do we want to move down these stairs? I think we've got nowhere else to go.
What time is it?
Game time.
First I'd like to take a closer look into that ring of fires. Just kind of poke around in it.
Okay, yeah, give me a survival check real quick. Good. You do see what looks to be around the fire some humanoid footprints, as well as rat tracks. They're odd though. They're way bigger than any rat tracks you've seen before.
I'd like to alert my party that there appear to be other people that have been here. Did you say like recently?
They seem to have been undisturbed, but they're definitely not from the past couple days.
Okay. Looks like some people have come a while before us, and there's massive rats that we might want to be on the lookout for. This is weird.
Excellent.
Either that or it's Flint's ex-girlfriend.
Looking over at Baron in a knowing, sly smile, like guffaw.
Although they probably have less disease.
You didn't have his earphones in. You gotta repeat it.
I heard enough.
Let's just let it be known that Baron scored a critical on burning Flint. I was the Tinder to your Flint.
Flint says, "There's no adventure like one sitting and not moving. Let's move forward, guys." And he moves over here.
How poetic.
Immediately upon stepping there, you see crawling. Oh, don't step forward yet. You see crawling out of the darkness 3 large rats.
I warned you about this.
They jump at you.
Moving. Why the fuck do you guys not move?
Why are you leading the way?
Will, Byron, why aren't you moving your characters? You can move.
You told me I couldn't step forward.
Yeah, you said no move.
No, earlier I moved forward and neither of you did anything. You can
Why are
move.
you moving forward without us?
Popped up.
Hold up. You're blaming us for moving forward. You should have waited for us regardless. All right.
I have been this entire time.
No, it's
How did that
clearly
work out
it
for
is
you?
the job of the warlock to lead the party. Clearly.
Yeah, because yeah, you know what? The warlock's leading the party because the warlock's the only one who actually knows how to adventure. This is what I've been
I'm very
talking
smart
about
of
from
you.
before. Flint screaming at his friends. This is why I adventure. You guys aren't moving forward. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
And the two Wildhammers look at each other saying, classic Flint and his adventuring taking the lead.
Yeah,
Ooh,
this
ooh,
is what
we
Flint
just
does.
ended
Take
there.
the glory. Take the
I'm like, this
Yeah,
guy
this one would
is so
actually be
bold.
It does. Okay.
Flint, what is your AC?
In all fairness, I was looking at the fire, so I should be like
Okay.
either there or
Yeah,
there.
absolutely. Flint, what's your AC?
13.
13. Okay.
It's never a fun question to be asked.
Take 5 damage. 8 damage.
I'm not dead yet.
Sorry, I meant to have that hidden.
Good start, Flint.
They're like nomming on you.
Question: if they roll a 13, do they hit me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
so
is
if
the
it's
target
nice,
to hit.
So I'm 2 health.
Oh, snap. Well, I guess with this, perhaps we should roll initiative.
Yes. So Corey,
Wait, we're doing one party initiative. Byron, don't you roll.
do what?
Hold up, Pickle. Perfect. We're going with that.
Okay. One moment. Okay, you do get to go first. And I will allow you guys to attack in any order.
In any order?
Mhm.
All right.
Wait, wait. I want to use Hellish Rebuke on one of those guys that attacked me. I can. I should have been able to, right?
Yeah, you
You
can do
haven't
that
done
if you want to.
anything. We haven't done anything since, and that's a reaction.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, this, let's see, it would have been the second rat here immediately goes up in flames and falls to the ground dead.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
screeching
Okay,
wildly.
so
You did. I
Oh,
saw
excuse
you
me.
did.
Actually, I need to make a. What is your DC for that?
it was 12.
Okay, I take that back.
It's
It
fine,
looks
man.
very scorched.
Got it. Yep. It says it in the chat log if you're wondering, by the way.
Yeah.
For the DC
Okay,
check-in.
yes, I see that now. All right, thank you.
No problem. Just so you're aware in the future.
All right, and you guys are free to go.
All right. I'm gonna go if you're not gonna go, Corey.
I'm gonna take a what's the where I can run past and no one can touch me.
Disengage action,
A disengage action and a move.
and
Now
you're
I'm
gonna run
move
down the stairs, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay,
Move right there.
awesome. Yes, the giant rats are unable to make any attack against you.
Cool.
Who's
That's my
next?
All right.
At this point, so where's Corey's health at?
2.
Nice. Okay. I go ahead, looking at the 3 rats ahead of us. The one closest to
They're quite
Baron,
massive.
quite massive. Rats of unusual size.
That's very unusual.
I cast the sacred flame at the rat closest to Baron to give him an opportunity to react. Yoink.
Okay. Can you go ahead and click on that for me?
I clicked on it.
Sacred. Oh, there it is.
Didn't
No
go
matter
well.
what, there's no. You can't.
What does it do?
There's no point in doing a save, I don't think.
Yes.
What is it?
The rat very nimbly manages to jump out of the way of the flame as it comes radiating down through the hole in the top of the ravine.
All right. Is that it? You do anything else, Pickle?
We can move if you want to.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. Move there.
Excellent.
I'm gonna attack the one that got burned,
Okay.
and I'm gonna dual wield my warhammer. Like, just put it in both hands. Not dual wield, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
yeah. You're gonna
both
two-hand
hands.
it. Excellent. Let fly. You hit it. Go ahead and roll your damage. Yes, this massive rat, as you bring the hammer down upon it, just, still seems to be recovering from the wounds of the fire, just bursts into a gory paste on the ground.
Excellent.
Its head
The
has
way that
been
I'd-
thoroughly caved in.
The way that I'd like to do it is, like, I imagine my hammer is, like, right on my belt, and I just,
Mhm.
like, pull it out like this, and as it,
Yeah.
like, lunges out, like, that's how it gets hit. Like, I just
Awesome.
pull it out like that.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it's actually knocked back by the action and just rolls over bits of brain going in every direction. Excellent. Do you wish to do anything else?
He moved.
No, I got no reaction.
Okay. You
Shit.
still have you can still move if you would like.
I'm cool.
Okay, awesome. The rat nearest the stairs lunges forward, and the two of them claw at you fiercely.
What's your armor roll?
My AC is 14.
14. Okay. I did actually. Oh God. I did actually change it to private roles. The first one that was closest to you, bites, gnaws into your leg, delivering a vicious gash, and the other one taking advantage of the fact that you have been knocked off guard, manages to claw its way up into your throat and takes a nasty looking bite from it. Gets a mouthful of beard, but still finds home within your neck. Take 14 damage.
I'm down. That's how much health I got.
Don't you have 15 health?
I got 14
Oh,
because it's 12 plus 2. Yeah, 14.
I swear you had 15.
I had 15 days ago, but I switched my dexterity from 13 to.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. And yes, they look at you with menacing eyes, Pickle, and what are you going to do?
Better stop running. That's all I'm saying.
Better what?
So I'm gonna shoot the closest rat with a good old Eldritch Blast.
Excellent. Let fly your blast of Eldritch Might. Excellent. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Damn.
How does it look when you release it?
So I kind of like look like really really down, but I'm kind of like looking up at the and like
Yeah.
force it forward and just shoot right
Excellent.
at the rat.
Yeah. This ball of force ends up exploding from your hands and catches the first rat that still has its teeth stuck inside Baron's legs, right in the side, causing it to squeak out. Pickle, what are you gonna do?
Seizing on the momentum, I lunge forward with my warhammer. I can cross him, right?
Let's see. Yes, you
I mean,
can
either
do
way.
that.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5. Yeah, that makes it.
Okay.
You
Lunging
step
forward.
through like the fire that's fire pit,
You can feel like
kicking up ash.
Kicking up ash, I step
Yeah.
forward and with my shield braced, I slam my warhammer into the rat latched onto Bairn.
Okay, awesome. Let fly your warhammer. Unfortunately, your hammer seems to swing just wide of it, and does not find purchase. Do you wish to do anything else?
that's max move and action.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't think I can move.
it's only 15 feet.
I guess I would pull back to here.
Now that they would get
No.
attacks of opportunity against you if you
Yeah.
did that.
You can't leave there.
So there's nothing you can do.
So just leave. Just stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. The two giant rats that appear to be working in tandem turn their gaze towards you and lunge out with their vicious teeth. The first, you managed to knock the blow away with your shield. The second, however, thirsty from the bloodlust from biting into Baron's neck, finds purchase and
How much AC do you have?
delivers a gnarly gash towards you. Take 6 damage.
How much
Goodness
AC do you have?
gracious, these rats.
Damage.
That's not that much.
I have 18 AC, and I took 6 damage, so I have 4 health.
You have 18
I have 18 AC, yeah.
and they hit?
Yeah.
Jeez. 18 AC. Oh my god. Do you have
I
a
got a
shield?
shield. I'm wearing heavy armor and have a shield.
My goodness.
So I have 4. 4 health. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so Byron, you want to go for so Pickle? I believe you may want to pick up our friend.
I trusting that our world experienced warlock can handle the rats gnawing on me. I lean over to my little brother Baron and use Cure Wounds to revitalize him.
That is, how much is that?
It's 1d8. It's 1d8 plus 5.
Were you able to build a macro for that?
No, I'm not sure how to build a macro.
You want me to just roll it for you?
Sure. But right now it says 1d8 plus 2.
There you go. Yes. Would you like to describe how you do this?
Using my shield as a barrier between me and the rats currently gnawing on me, I reach over to Baron's limp body and praying to the god Ilmeter, ask for his guidance in bringing him back.
Okay. Ilmater, here's your prayer. And life surges into Baron. Baron, you're healed for 8. You wake to find blood on your chest, but for the most part, you're active and functional.
Yes. Excellent. So, whose turn is it now?
I shoot at the one closest to Baron, kind of the north side right here. I shoot another Eldritch Blast, and I look down again and go, "Not this time! Not this time!" And I hopefully do something useful.
Yes. Yeah. Your bolt of force blows its way through the ribs of the rat, causing its entrails to explode out the other side. It slumps to the ground in a gory pain, dead.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Baron, you've just been revived by this healing surge. Would you like to take any actions?
Oh yeah. I'm pissed. I'm gonna
The rat that lunged its way into your neck is standing before you.
I wake up and like I just have my hammer like on my chest where like I fell, and I just like look at this and look at the rat. I'm just like, oh, fuck it, like it's on, and so I just like lift it and let's see.
Yeah. Roll that damage. Oh man. So who's the guy that throws hammers at watermelons?
That comedian with like the
Yeah. It's essentially that, but instead of watermelon, it's rat guts, and they burst everywhere. It's unfortunate that you do not have a tarp of any sorts, because its viscera explodes all over you and Pickle.
humanity!
I'm just sitting there, just like absolutely just like covered in goo, and my brother Pickle is next to me, just absolutely just covered in this. I look over at him, and I'm just like, nice.
And I look over and I say, all it took was a rat to kill you.
I scream, "They bite hard!"
Yes, you totally Gallaghered this rat. It is dead. Excellent.
Yeah.
The three well, where there are little black clumps where rats used to be. Actually, 2 black clumps, and then just a series of very tiny black and red clumps. Are all over the place.
So I have a question. For pickle, that great heal you did, is that something you can do multiple times in a day, or is it something that can really only happen once? Because I'm over here kind of hurt.
I look over at both comrades at the fireplace between us and suggest this might be a good time for us to sit down and lick our wounds.
Short rest.
Long rest.
Not the place to be taking a long rest, I think. I would not be surprised if there were more rats down those stairs.
And I would suggest I can only heal once without sleeping for a full night.
Perhaps
Then
if you
I
progressed
suggest one of
forward, you
you-
could find out if there are more rats down there.
I will go slowly. You guys stay a little bit ahead of me to make sure that you guys can, Pickle, you seem to be the best armored. Why don't you go ahead first, and I'll stay a few feet behind you.
Yeah, our healer is definitely the best armored. Wait a second. A short rest is only like an hour, and we can roll a dice to heal, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
I think
you
that-
can use your
I
hit
don't-
dice.
I have
don't
4
think
health.
this- I
Yeah,
don't think
but
it's worth it now.
congratulations. Congratulations on your full health.
I said I have 4.
Oh, you have 4?
4 health.
Yeah, so let's take a short rest.
Yes.
We'll take a short rest then
Excellent.
instead.
Laughing at Flint as he continues to try to run down the stairs without caution. I say,
I'm like, I look over at Pickle and I'm just like, this guy wants to run first and then complain about how we're not first.
being
Like,
the
what is going on?
older brother, I look at all 3 of us injured and I say, let's take a short break
I took my short
and
break.
then charge down the alleyway after that.
I took my short break. Are you taking a short break?
Yeah, let's all take our short break.
I did.
Let's roll our heal
Oh.
and then let's go
I mean,
pee.
Flint
and
is
come
just
back.
sitting there on the edge of the ledge.
You just roll hit die? Or do you roll?
Yes. And that is how much you heal up.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm back at max.
Back to full health.
During this hour, Pickle, would you like to give me a perception check?
Exhausted by my healing efforts, I decide not to pray to the god of Illuminator.
Damn.
Excellent.
Wow. There you go.
You as you sit there over the course of the hour, you do find that you can hear little scritching and scratching down deep in the dark. Seems to be rather far distance away.
I'm sorry I didn't get to do a stealth check, but I guess I have a torch. It's kind of hard to stealth the torch.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to stealth check when you're bearing a torch.
Upon seeing as we're all revitalized, I suggest that we carefully continue down the stairs.
You guys mind if I got another drink real quick? It's 9:10.
Yeah, do you
About
guys
an
want
hour
to take a
for the
quick
last
break?
one? Yeah.
Okay,
be
And
right
that would be 5 minutes before we go down those stairs.
right.
Hell yeah.
And we'll be back.